Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In this experiment, I'm going to show you how to make a little form for login and registration using arrays. So I selected form here. So we have, this is the first form. I'm going to call it login. So just to change this name, we go to here. When we select it, we go to the text here, text, and say login. Let's change here to login. You can change the icon as well to whatever you like. So simply, if it is like that, then we need to have a label. And this label would be, the text of this label is username, and we need a text box, text. This is text box. I'm going to put it here. So this is text box for the username. Usually, because I'm going to refer to it later, whenever we have a control we want to refer to it, it's good to rename it. Here I don't need to rename the because this is label 1. It's called label 1. See, label 1. I don't want to rename it, but this one I want to rename it, which is from, instead of text box 1, I go to the name. Name different from text. The text is what exists inside, but the name is here, a name, which is the variable name. Usually the label we start with LBL, the text with TXT. That's convention because it's useful, as we will see later how it is make programming easier. So TXT, username. We have the username now here. I can make it smaller. Then I need to copy this. Just select it, select them both, and click on Control and drag it down. See, it's easy. Then we go to this one. I want to change it to password. And the text here, I change it to password. Then we go to this one. It's called text box 1 because see this, the first one is called txt username. This one, text box 1, which is by default. Let's give it text box 1, text box 2. So I want to change this name to txt because I'm going to refer to it, to use it later. txt password, or any name you like, but start with txt. So this is what we have. Now if I have anything here, any values in here, then this value could open to me something. Let's go to login. I'm going to put here a login button. Okay, so here button. These are for text here because I'm searching for text. Yeah, that's why I couldn't find the button. The button is here. I'm going to click here and have a button here. Make it bigger a bit. And I'm going to call it login. I don't need to rename the name of it because just I'm going to click on it. But maybe I change the font. Okay, so here is the text. I'm going to call it login. But I need to change the font to make it looks bigger a bit. font, click here and go to make it bold, make it say 12. Let's see, that looks nice. We can change these as well if you want to change the font of that. It's your flavor. You can change the make it only bold, a little bit 10 maybe. Yeah. Okay. I want the background of this to appear as another color, or make all the background of this one as a color. So I click on the form and go to the back color, back color, it is white at the moment, or gray. So I change it to something like, I can go to custom and select whatever I like. So let us have this one. It looks nice. Then maybe I put here, I can put this as well as another color if you like, or this one you can change the color of it, which is go to back color. You see when selecting the back color of that one, the back color for this one is let us see which one is fitting with this. It needs some flavor to see which one is. Let me try this one. Okay, but in this case, the color of the fore color, which is the color of the naming of the text, has to be changed. It's called fore color. Fore color. Fore color. At the moment is black. I'm going to change it to white. Okay, any white level. See that? Or yeah, maybe white. Yes. Okay, so it looks okay now. I want to program this. When we want to program the login here, double click here. It takes me to the code. As you see, the code is similar to the code as in the console. It contains a class. This is the class. See, if I close it, this is the class. And inside the class, there is a special method. Just leave it. And there is a method here which is called for the button click. Okay, that's button 1. If you change the name of it, of course, you can have it. Yeah, maybe if you want, just let me try it again. I am going to. Okay, go to here. When you face this problem, because I deleted something which exists, okay, so you can go to the code here, and in the code here, just delete this one. Now it will work. Go back to the form. We have the form again. So because now we removed the click button here. Let me change this name to call it BTN login. Okay, so now when I double click to go to the code now it's called BTN login click. That's better because instead of button 1, button 2, you can know which one you are using. Okay, so now this is the one. Let me just try to do something, which is I want to display a message when I click on it, for instance. So what you do here, message box, it's message box. There is a shortcut. You can put message mbox. You can put mbox, then press tap and tap again, it will write it to you. So it is messagebox.show. Okay, let me just say here log in button clicked, just to show you how it works. Now you can go back, or doesn't matter, even if you are here, just go to run it from here. When we run it from here, it will come like the form appear in anywhere. You see now it is in another page. I have it. Okay, so it's like that. So now when I click on button, it should show me a message. This is the message. Login button clicked. But how to fix this? Because appear now in another screen. So I don't want it to appear in another. I want it to appear in the same place as we work on it. Okay, stop this from here or from here. Close it, and this is where we are. How to do that? This form, I want you to go to start, something called start position here. As you see, select center screen. In this case, it will appear in the center always. Run it. See, it will appear here now. See, it is here now. When you click on that, it gives you the login. Close. So this is to show you how to create a little form for the login, and we have the different buttons here. We are not going to look at things here, which is inside the username and password is in the next clip. Just we have seen how this form can be formed and how to rename them, and the method in here, which is created to me with the click button. In the next video, we are going to look at how to manipulate this and make it looks better before we go and add some functionalities to it. Okay.